Alright, so we're ready with a setup for our next race. So coming up is Super Mario Galaxy with a race any percent between Shadowfrost and Aloris SR. And good luck to the runners.
Hello, it's time for some Galaxy over here. Let's get to these wonderful title screens with, I think you prepared the same on the menu screen. Yep, many Yoshis. So yeah, before we start, I guess we should ask what the result was eventually for the bid war between Mario and Luigi. Which one won in the end? We're looking.
I'm making Yoshi's excited.
Well, while they're figuring that out, like, are you looking forward to the run?
No.
Oh. No, that wasn't the answer I was expecting.
Unexpected no. Why isn't Yoshi a playable character?
Oh, that would have been amazing. Galaxy 2, though. You can play.
Okay,
Still
so
not a playable character.
Yeah.
Closing the incentive right now, and
Audio? Can lower my feedback, please? My own voice for myself. Yeah, it's fine.
okay, so the incentive for Mario vs. Luigi is closed, and one has Mario with a last donation. So Mario is at 155 euros and Luigi behind with 123.
Alright. Alright, so guess we're playing with Mario today. I'm so not ready for this. So yeah, I guess when you're ready, I guess we'll ask for a countdown.
I think I'm ready. Yes.
Alright. So yeah, can we...
Hi. Oh. Good luck, mate.
Good luck! So yeah, Super Mario Galaxy, the Mario %. So that means we can actually see intro cutscenes.
Imagine intro cutscenes.
Oh, the music is so wonderful at the start here, though. So many... what even is it? I haven't seen these cutscenes in so long.
Yeah, imagine having a plot.
Yeah, like it's about some star festival, star bits falling, and stuff happening. Oh, and that's the princess. So yeah. Yeah, right now we're first gonna try. We have to head to the castle because that's where Princess Peach is, and all seems fine so far. I got hit by a toad. Once we get to the plaza, stuff will finally start happening. Like, because can we have a peaceful Mario game? Of course we can.
I mean, the plot in Mario games is not exactly the reason you play the game, as you should say.
Oh, normally the plot is pretty simple and...
Hey, keep it simple, keep it effective, it works. Also, I want an airship, TBH. I want an airship.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Like, you can just fly everywhere. Well, do you also want it to be so destructive as these?
I just said I want an airship, but never said I wanted an airship with cannons, but that would be awesome.
Wow, are you so destructive?
No, it's just for personal defense.
Defense against what?
I don't know. Everything could happen.
True, it's a speedrun marathon. Anything can happen. But yeah, so the airships are approaching Princess Peach's castle, and look, it's Bowser. Oh, we would have expected that. Oh.
Unexpected Bowser.
just realized that my rumble is on in my remote, and I normally don't play with that, so that's fun.
It's a big oof.
Oh no, it's an alien ship. I'd prefer to have the UFO over the airships.
I don't know. I don't know what the... Oh yeah, the UFO has lasers, I guess.
We're just gonna head to the princess, try to save her. And you even get hit by these cannon shots.
Yeah, I actually... The pattern for the meteors is weird, and I wasn't super safe for that. Because, I mean...
I just went for it.
Who practices the intro?
Yeah, I never practiced that.
You never practice. Like, full stop.
Yeah. To be fair, I barely have really
you have
ran
practice.
Mario categories. I just mostly practiced quite a few tricks for this run. Because overall Luigi is the more ran category. Just because Luigi jumps a bit higher, runs a bit faster. And you skip this intro cutscene.
This intro cutscene, you can imagine if you're running this game at a very high level and if you have to reset a lot, you can imagine this intro cutscene is a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
For a marathon setting, that's actually cool because you get to see everything. But doing just runs on your stream is a bit annoying.
Especially if you just make a mistake in like the first minute with the bunny catching in a bit.
Which is easy because Mario is low.
Yeah. Nice, the castle gets taken into space. Because, yeah, why not?
I love how the aerospace engineer inside me is always like, wait, how is that even possible? So much stuff is wrong about this scene.
I was more confused by the fact that Peach was screaming Mario because I'm used to her screaming Luigi.
Including the fact that Mario stands there like a dork and gets hit.
Yeah,
I mean,
he isn't even trying to avoid it.
Yeah.
He's just like,
whatever. I guess I'll just get hit. Mainly because we wouldn't have a game if that didn't happen, but whatever. Also, is that like perfect sync?
Let me see.
Almost,
Oh.
like a frame behind or something.
Oh, no. The whole frame. I'll waste a frame here just to sync it up
Alright.
during the next cutscene.
Alright, that's fine.
Let's just keep it synced the entire run.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta follow a bunny. See where he's going. We're grabbing a few star bits here. Oh wait, but I realized how many star bits you actually also get during being in the Star Festival. But yeah, you grab star bits here, which are it's gonna make catching these bunnies quite a bit easier, because if you hit them with a star bit, you stun them temporarily. Oh god. I got all the way warped back. God. Oh my god. Just hit it! There we go.
Most of the runners generally hate the bunnies because they can actually be quite a pain. To get them fast is very hard.
Oh, nice. One of mine ran against the pillar thingy.
Especially with Mario, because Mario's running speed is lower than Luigi's, so if you're not used to that, can be quite a pain. Luckily, it's at the very beginning of the run, so you can easily reset. Then again, as I've explained, with Mario there is 5-minute cutscenes before, so...
Yeah, that's not the most ideal.
Oh yeah, forgot that this is a thing with Mario. I forgot this is a thing with Mario.
And we meet someone better than Princess Peach. At least in my opinion.
Shots fired.
Shots fired at Peach. So yeah, this is Rosalina. She's the guardian of the gateway, or this
Also called Space Waifu.
space waifu. Rosalina, best space waifu. Just best waifu in general, Mario. Oh yeah, now we get the most important power up probably in the game. Like, I don't... Would I call it would we really call it a power up? Well, it's the best ability.
Basic move in the game.
Yeah. It's the spin. The spin is useful. We gain more heights. We can break stuff.
The no TCB is easier with Mario. Alright. The hitbox for breaking all the 2 crystals with 1 spin is pretty finicky, but apparently with Mario it's more comfortable, which is good. Didn't know that.
Bonk. I already bonked once.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Will you donate €1 for each bonk you make?
No. Oof. I'm gonna bonk way too often. Will you do it?
I'm never gonna bonk. I never bonk.
So you wouldn't mind donating for every bonk then?
But if I don't bonk,
But just saying, like, if you do bonk, just in case, then, you know, like, it doesn't matter, right? Like, you can say it.
I can't say it. I'm afraid that's impossible.
Yeah. Probably one of a bigger skip coming up here. I like
Yup.
it.
So there's here normally when you enter the pipe, you would have a text box appearing in the Luma here talking to you for a few seconds. But if you get a pretty tight jump, the frame window is 4 frames if I remember correctly, and this game is at 60 FPS, so that's pretty tight. If you make it, you can jump before the text box appears and skip that completely, which is fast.
Ideally, you want to avoid that Luma who's standing near the switches near the star, because he talks to you. I unfortunately wasn't able to dodge him, but yeah, first star down out of 61.
Yeah, generally the strat you have to do to avoid the Luma the fastest way possible is you start a spin, then you immediately cancel the spin with a jump. So the Luma enters the spin animation, and when the Luma is in the spin animation, he can't talk to you. So you can freely walk in his area of influence without it being a factor.
Yeah, now we're in the main hub of this game, the Comet Observatory. And that's really, really nice music here. Probably one of my favorite soundtracks of this game. Overall, this game has really, really amazing soundtrack.
Yeah, I dig it.
I had 2 starbits, oh no. So yeah, at the end
Not being optimal.
No. So yeah, at the end of each level, you'll get, if you end the level with at least 1 starbit, you'll get a little text box saying like, you've collected this many starbits and you now have this many starbits in total. Ideally, you don't want that text box because, you know, extra text boxes means more time. We don't want that, but since we're gonna be unlocking 2 levels in total in this run, which need starbits, we're gonna try to minimize the amount of those text boxes that we're gonna get. So we're gonna be grabbing starbits in like levels that have like a ton of them, just so we'll get like the least amount of text boxes.
Also, there's I'll spare you the math, but there's better levels to get starbits in, because when you stack text boxes together, that's worse. Just that's the best way I can put it down without going into frames and stuff. So
I pressed yes on the save.
let's see.
I'm making a backup save.
That's a safety save. That's nice. Safety saves.
What if the power goes off in this venue right now?
Then you would have a gateway advantage.
Yes.
All right. First level. Go to that galaxy.
Who's a good egg?
Pretty straightforward introductory level, of course. Well, I mean, what would you expect?
Yeah, like they can't start the game off too hard, right? It's still a Mario game.
And let's say this game is not like super difficult casually. Of course, in the speedrun we try to make it difficult because tricks that save time are generally hard. And in this game there's a surprising amount of small optimizations that you can do, so generally the most important factor for being good at this game is movement. And that's a very big part of the game. So if your movement is good, but your skips are not that good, you can actually save a lot of time still.
Yeah, this game isn't super skip heavy. There's definitely quite a few skips.
There are a lot of skips, but those skips aren't skips that save that much time. So a person that doesn't do a lot of the skips can still have a pretty decent time on the leaderboard.
Yeah, if your movement is just good in general, then
which I guess it's good because it gives you the chance to run the game whenever, however you want, basically. If you're not a skip person, you can run the game and not do many skips, just focus on the movement. Vice versa, you can focus on the skips and still save a decent amount of time. First boss fight of the game. It's the piranha. We generally try to make a quick walk of it, of course.
This boss fight, gameplay itself doesn't take that long. Like the cutscenes are about just as long as how long we're actually going to be fighting this boss.
Because I think you're not expected to hit it as fast as we do, of course. But hey,
No,
we're fast
gotta go
boys.
fast.
Gotta go fast, exactly. All right.
Slightly behind.
As you can see, this level we collect star bits. In general, we're on a bit more of a star bit crunch in the first part of the game. The second part is a bit more open, even though we have to collect slightly more. We need 400 before the 22nd level.
Yeah, that's definitely the harder part in the star bits collection. Like later in the game, we also get like levels that have just way more star bits. So definitely the second part of the star bit grind is much easier in this category.
Which means you can pick different levels, and I think me and Frosty will pick different levels to collect star bits.
Yeah.
There's a level that's notable because it has a lot of star bits, but actually a couple of levels. And one of them I won't collect any star bits in, and I think Frost is gonna do that just because
I'm not going for one of the skips, because I'm not well versed enough with Mario.
Well, it's not like it's very easy. I'm debating if I should go for it, but I'll try. I'll try.
Just go for it and fail like a couple of times, and then...
If I go for it and fail a couple of times, it's gonna be even.
Yeah, exactly. Then I have more star bits.
I see where you're going. I see where this is going.
Oh, yeah, in this level we need to collect, we actually need to feed a hungry Luma in the level itself, so we're a little bit on the star bit grind in this level itself.
Have we some time for donations?
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
sure.
So we have €2 from Meow Meow Super Kick. It says BSG uses Super Kick. It's very meow meow. Then we have 2 donations who decided this incentive race, which led to this Mario. 1-3 now. €50 from Hab Kanename 94. War never changes. I hate to do that, but I'm sniping it. Luigi is band number 13. Have fun to the runners, and the one man beats the army. And €130 from Anonymous. Thanks for the donations.
Oh, come on.
was like 1 star bit short when I got to this planet. So I had to grab an extra Goomba. Or well, I didn't really need to.
Just in general, you might have seen us do little Luma bounce. That's the name of the thing. Literally Luma bounce. And in this game, you'll see this game something peculiar is that after you spin, you can move way faster if you're going in the opposite direction you're facing. And that comes into play in many things. You will see. And then we use that to bounce on that Luma and reach the launch star without having to go through some dialogue. It's a 8 to 9 second time save if you dunk perfectly.
And here we also just basically skip the entirety of this land by just doing wall jumps and spins and the likes.
I mean, that's normal. That's not even a skip. Right?
It's still not the casual way, I would say. Normally it would go around. I don't know. I don't know how casuals play this game.
Wait, aren't you a casual?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Shots
whoa,
fired.
Whoa. I might not be super great at the game, but still. Oh yeah, and also in the end here, they want you to collect star chips. Yeah, that. So.
Why? I mean, I think some people might have found that casually. Like, it's not that hard to think like, okay, I can just long jump there.
To be honest,
At least try it.
I've never tried it casually. I only realized it when I first saw a speedrun. I was like, ah, makes sense to skip that.
No, I think I did that casually. Yeah, I can try it. If it fails, whatever.
Alright, so now we're unlocking the next level.
Only have Galaxy. Alright.
Fun with that skip?
So as you might have realized, this skip is pretty hard with Mario. There are a few setups that you can use, but generally Luigi's way more lenient on here just because of the fact that you jump higher with Luigi. I'm gonna need everything to be perfectly aligned here to be able to make it with Mario, so it's gonna be pretty hard.
I've been trying it in the practice room for so long, this skip, and I just couldn't get it to work with Mario. Oh, I got a first rank jump. Nice. I did a jump, the first frame I landed after I landed. That way you skip Mario's animation of actually landing. Oh, oops.
Oh my god. Alright. So, first we need to get on this tree, which is not easy by itself. And if I don't have enough tilt, like right now, and I'm not going to explain tilt in detail, just the best explanation I can give is something, Mario jumps higher.
That's about right.
Come on. Alright. So now that I'm on the tree, I need to do a particular series of inputs to climb the tree. That's basically spin and other things. And I missed it. Nice.
On the other side, I'm visiting Queen Bee. Oh, this feels so casual.
So what we're doing here is we ground pound to help the timing, and you can reload your jump if you facing down with your speed. Nice.
Good job.
Fortunately, I lost some time trying to get it to work, so basically we're dead even. Anyways.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's pretty hard, so I'm happy with this one, to be honest.
Yeah, still got it pretty fast.
Done perfectly, it saves about 45 seconds, but done perfectly with Mario is an oxymoron. It's impossible. There's a logic gate making it possible. Okay, on YouTube there's
Sorry, I heard people saying my name in the crowd. Why are you shouting for me? Like, LA is ahead.
I love you.
Aww. God loves me. Love you too, Mark. Sorry, maybe we shouldn't. Sorry, I got distracted by crowd. What did you want to say?
nothing. Something Mario jumps higher.
And Mario jumps higher? Higher than Woo.
Higher than we expected,
Oh,
which is not much. Oof.
that's unfortunate though.
Mario doesn't jump very high. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mario jumping Mario. Your brother is better than you at jumping.
Yeah. Go back to jumping school.
I don't know if there's a school for jumping, TBH.
Or should be.
So, now we're climbing again in Hanyap 2. We need to reach the top of the level again. This time, no tree shenanigans. And then again, yeah, Frosty is not climbing again. He's climbing for the first time here.
Aha.
So, with Luigi, you can actually go there, but the jump is super obnoxious, and I don't want to deal with it, so we're going this way. But don't worry, we're not going casual, because we're doing cool things still. Right, I almost messed it up. This still worked. And that way, if you do a precise jump there, you can get into the gravity field of the planet below.
Oh, hang on. Took me a little bit to
And the fact that you can move beyond, you can move faster going backward comes into play because as you see, you're facing backward. And for a while, I was able to keep up a lot of speed going backwards.
Oh, yeah, that should still hit, yeah. And a little bit of trouble with my tree skip there, but...
Wait. Tree skips. Too many tree skips.
Yeah, all kinds of different tree skips. How would we call that one? The one with the...
I don't know.
Using the tree to wall
Sorry,
jump
generally doing tower climb. I don't remember what the name of that strat is. The strat that's not tower climb.
Yeah. Hi, Mark. Oh, also, bye, Catherine. Sorry. Okay, I got distracted.
Oof.
Ooh.
I got oofed. That was pretty bad. Small differences in strats make a load of difference, actually, as you can probably see.
I landed next to the beat.
So here we have to face the second boss of the game, which can be annoying, but there's also a couple of interesting strats that we can do, particularly the fast third hit, but again, I'm not confident enough to do that with Mario, so I'm not gonna do the fast third hit.
Like, a lot of the strats are the same for Mario and Luigi, just the thing is that
Mario doesn't jump as high and is slower, so as a result they're harder.
Yeah. For most things, Mario should be able to do, like, a lot of skips that Luigi
Yeah,
can
but
as well.
should and is
Should.
There the hit was made faster by the fact that I did a homing ground pound, and wanting to state, as soon as the Bugaboo reaches your level, your height level, you're able to instantly hit it, even though you're still in the animation. So it's a neat trick. Doesn't save that much. Frosty's using the B power up to do that instead.
Yeah, it's a little bit more safe, but the biggest problem that I have right now is that I can't long jump as B Mario, so I just actually have to walk towards the star.
All right, Loop-de-loop.
Loop-de-loop. Loop-de-loop is fun, quote unquote.
Yeah, it can be fun level.
Definitely a bit more... Definitely different from the levels we've done so far. Because this is still a Nintendo game.
Motion controls. I'll let you do the thing.
Yeah, motion controls, you know, Nintendo really wants to promote that. And this tutorial is going to be very, you know, they're really explaining this for younger audiences as well. So they are going to teach you all the moves. And for some reason, like, some people can't really realize, like, if at one point you'll learn how to turn left. Well, wait until you get to that part, but...
Also, I should mention, there is an interesting skip that's considered... I don't know any runners that do it in the run, because it's very, very hard. But there's technically a way to skip part of this tutorial and save about 3 seconds. Or, actually, I think it's 3 seconds for the task setup and 1.5 seconds for the RTA setup. But it's way too technical to go into that. You die, but you don't really die. It's weird.
Super weird. Yeah, tutorial, just settling everything about turning left, turning right.
What if I don't want to turn?
Yeah, we just go straight, right?
Yeah.
Overall, there's not super much we can do to speed up this process. All we can do is like take tight corners, make sure to try to keep the distance as short as possible. Oh, and avoid the one-ups. One-ups. The first one-up you get in the run gives you a attack box. It gives you an extra life, and it is doable to do this entire run without grabbing a one-up.
Let's just say lives are not exactly a problem for this game. Whenever you collect at least 50 star bits, they give you a life, and if you're... Unless you're doing weird things, you're not gonna die too much. Unless you're like having a very bad run. 751 is fine. Didn't push too hard.
About 59. Yeah. Music is so good in this stage.
All right.
Don't hear it a lot, but I really like this soundtrack.
Flip switch.
Boy.
It's a very small galaxy and a surprisingly technical galaxy as well. Because you're on the timer the whole time. Sorry for the bad choice of words. And if you lose the cycle there, imagine losing 5 seconds on a 20-second level, and that's exactly what happens.
Since it's such a small level, like any mistake there is just gonna be so noticeable. Yeah, all we gotta do is hit all these switches and go fast. I realized I was Mario and I wasn't fast enough. I forgot.
I went for a super safe strat as well there, so... This level with Mario is just like everything way harder than with Luigi.
Mm-hmm.
But it's extremely hard to get used to Mario. And the incentive thing is actually pretty cool because it tests your capability of switching characters, which is a big thing. It may not sound like, well, it's just the character. It's not a big difference. But especially for precise setups, there is a load of difference between the two characters.
For example, in this next level, Rick is definitely much more precise with Mario than it's gonna be with Luigi.
This is the first Bowser Jr. fight. We're gonna do 2 Bowser Jr. fights and 3 Bowser fights. So skip the last Bowser Jr. fight because it unlocks the Garden Dome, but it's slow and it's not in it for 90%. So
Actually need those 4 other
come on.
grand domes to actually get to the final stage, but that final one is just like nah.
My God.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
All right. This jump is pretty tight, but the gravity of this planet where you fight the boss, it's gigantic, so you can basically get into the gravity well of this planet and skip the fact that you have to actually break the launch star. Or should I say the cage containing the launch star. You don't want to break a launch star.
Don't break the launch star.
Bowser does that already for you sometimes, so...
Yeah, fair. And we gotta collect star chips, and that's just...
Yeah, that's slow. So slow that sometimes you skip that, of course.
Yeah. It already did it like twice already or something. For the second phase, you can skip breaking this cage if you just lure the bullet bill up high enough, and then you can just go over the fence instead of having to break it down with bullet bills.
You technically casually would need 2 bullet bills to do it, but it's pretty annoying, so... And slow.
Especially since the bullet hills like often hit each other as well. It's just super annoying. Don't do that. Just jump over the gate.
Yeah, but you need to do a backflip because a single jump is not enough. You would probably ledge grab and over, and the bullet bill will then smash the fence.
Yeah, backflip or of course a triple jump. Triple jump
All
is
right,
higher than
RNG land. Aren't you happy?
No.
Well, I should clarify. It's not technically RNG what we're about to do, but it might as well be because it's based on. To not get it RNG, you need to have inputs so precise that the setup has not yet been found that's 100% consistent.
Yeah, it's just since the fact that you can't really exactly frame perfectly time your, when your spin is gonna register in your Wii mode, like exactly, it's just way too annoying. Like, so we're just gonna go here for a skip, and you probably need a few tries, but who knows? Well, we might get lucky and just do it right pretty fast.
So we'll see what we're talking about in a moment, I guess. First things first. Teleporter being slow. We don't need that. The space jump skip works in a particular way, as in you're going to use again the fact that after a spin, your backward speed can increase quite a lot, and use that to enter another gravity field that's much farther into the level. The problem is that you need to be facing backwards, and you need to control that inside of pull stars, which is not exactly an easy thing. As you can see, I didn't get it first try. I had to use the backup, but the backup worked, which is good enough. Generally, getting it first try is really good, and getting first try backup is acceptable in runs. So
I'm having so much trouble with it on the cylinder planet.
Yeah. Now the next thing that goes on this level is a tilt jump, and again something Mario jumps higher, and we can reach that launch star without the need of cutscene, Captain Toad being annoying, and all the things.
I'm just gonna show how this planet regular looks like, just so viewers know that what actually is being skipped. It's definitely not that the skip wasn't working for me. I just want to show the people what we're skipping.
Now, I'm doing a safer strat than what I would do with Luigi here, just because it's really, really much safer. And dying here is pretty bad. I thought you were referring to Sludgy Hub. By the way, shoutouts to Sludgy Gamer, great runner of this game. He held the world record in all the categories for a while, before a certain German gamer came in and, well, did things, I guess.
Broke some records. Just fine. Oh.
Alright, Space Junk 2. A new strat has recently been discovered for this level. It's absurdly hard, even with Luigi. With Mario, I think it's S only, basically. It's so hard, it might as well be S only, but we don't know because it's not yet been optimized or tried this much. I think there are 2 IL runs that use it. And basically, you skip killing a couple of enemies, and I will mention that when we get there. It's a pretty neat strat to see, but it's so difficult. Like, so about shells here, probably first level when we meet shells. You can throw them, you can spin with them. They aim in a very unpredictable way. They're a pain in the nether regions, I should say. Yeah, shells are not fun. Don't do shells, children.
My Space Junk 1 is so...
Now, this happens. I'm carrying a shell with me to the fight, so I can skip a couple of cycles. It's a neat party trick, I guess.
Party trick. Let's
Yeah.
grab our Wii and show at a party.
Imagine you're the boss. You're supposed to show up at that time. And wait, why does the dude already have a weapon? Wait a second. Now I'm canceling the animation here, so she gets to business faster. The first thing there is always a fireball, which is not pleasant and slow. Now you can also cancel the enemy here, the enemy fight here, but I'm not doing it usually because it's a bit annoying. I generally tend not to do it. And focus on killing the Magic Koopas there because they're also annoying, and the shell can aim towards the Magic Koopa and not Camelo, which is the boss. That's pretty annoying. Alright. Yeah, so I didn't mention what the enemies were. The enemies were the ones that Frosty just killed. And you can basically skip killing them by doing a precise long jump. And that's really, really hard.
Not fun to do.
You need to pass in between the hitbox of an enemy and the bridge, which is not activated, so it's extremely weird. Yeah, you're not supposed... Collision is very, very bad, but in Nintendo's defense, you're not supposed to be able to do that. So it's not like we can complain, oh yeah, that's bad.
Wow, Nintendo, not even thinking about speedrunners.
Yeah.
Disappointed.
Motion controls, cool.
I barely did.
Great, now I might do a particular strat here, just to show off. I need to see if the Goomba placement is fine for it. It's absolutely obnoxious for it, so I'm not gonna go for it. But depending on the Goomba placements there, you can go for a certain strat and save time. You could also do another strat, but I don't like that, so there's just lots of different things you can do in this level. And now at the very end, just a small optimization. Going into, I watched a bit, but going into their already turned around, so when the star spawns, you're basically already into it.
Overall, this is a pretty straightforward level. It's
Just gonna say, watch for rolling green in 0.58 presses.
oof. All right. Always forget that that sign talks to you first.
Oh boy, bedrock time.
Boy.
So I might as well get to explaining the something Mario jumps higher this time.
Yeah.
It's useful. It's a neat mechanic of this game, and it's very weird. It's very weird quirk that this game has. It balances out your jump height if you're on a slope. So if you're on a slope that goes upwards, it increases your jump height, and downwards it decreases your jump height. So to compensate and keep your jump height constant. We can abuse that. So if a slope is upwards or a planet is basically round, it counts as having an upward slope. So it adds height to your jumps, and that's how you going around corners or sharp corners, you can abuse that to get additional height. And that's why Mario jumps higher sometimes.
And you get to the auto-scroller!
Alright, I'm gonna mess around. Because gravity in this game is messed up. Like real messed up. Also, you can hang on this. Kinda. Yeah, it's weird. So this is the stage where we collect a lot of star bits. Were mentioned. It's a pretty neat stage to collect star bits in because there's a lot of them. And as I said, it happens to be a good stage to collect star bits, so you're not losing much time. On its first iteration, at least. Coming to terms with Mario's tolerance for triple jumps. How did I not get it there? Somehow. You have to lure the bullet bill. Destroy the cage containing the star. Again, another small optimization. Jump in on the cage to enter the star faster. The screw box is very finicky. Can be weird. Now back to Space Waifu for some explanation on comets.
Hey,
do you want to do the honors about comets?
Yeah, sure. The comets in this game, they're basically extra challenges that appear in levels that you've cleared before. They're usually little smaller parts of the level which add a challenge of having to do it within a certain time limit, having to raise a clone of ourselves, having to not get hit during the level. What else do we have? Oh, faster enemy movement. So yeah, overall they're usually pretty fast to do since
also the speed space run comment.
Oh yeah, the speed space run.
That's a hot meme.
So yeah, normally they're pretty good to do those stages because you know you only have to do a part of the level.
I think you're missing Daredevil, by the way. You were missing Daredevil.
I think I said that. The ones where you don't take damage.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Ones where you don't take damage because you die if you do. Also, a good thing about comets, good, quote unquote, is you die, you have to redo the whole level, no checkpoints. So that's interesting.
Yeah, high risk, high reward.
Grabbing some more star bits here. You have the time because you need to wait for the launch star to activate. This level there's a lot of camera manipulation in this level, so we're gonna get onto that in a second. Using the curvature of the planets here again. So what happens here is, in this game, objects move only on camera. So what you want to do is, sometimes you want to look at things so that the cycle is, let's say, the cycle is more favorable. Rusty, you don't need to enter terrace now.
I got so confused for a moment. Like, wait.
This is the point where Frosty gets confused.
What? No, why would you say that? Isn't it the purpose that you walk into that dome and check the comet in there, realizing that you don't do that?
Yeah, I mean, you need to remember the comet cycles. That's why you were doing it.
The comet cycles. Definitely checking those.
Something,
I think
something
I'm on a good
comet
comet
cycles.
cycle.
Something, something comet cycles.
Yeah, you gotta make sure to... It's kind of a little bit complicated on how the comet cycles exactly work, but all you gotta remember is...
Route.
Routing. Routing is important. Comets appear only at certain spots, at certain times. And...
To this day, the patterns are unknown. We thought we knew something, but then realized, oh wait, we don't. The info is actually wrong, so yeah, it's very, very weird. So basically every route needs to be tested because we don't have a method to verify it 100%. Alright, so you've seen a couple of camera manipulations there. I didn't do any manipulation on the final barriers because I knew the cycle was good. You can see it on the last planet, but I did some manipulation on the Luma in the crystal to avoid having to wait, 1, and 2, do 2 cannons, because 2 cannons is bad. Now we're getting into a very fun level, which is Space Junk 1. You remember that? Skip, cool things, something something Mario Jump Sire. Now you can't die, and you have to do it again. So here, after this level, a run actually starts in this game.
So shout out to Speed Space Run.
Yep.
Correct spelling of speedrun.
Well, again, on their defense, there was like speedrunning back then was like super niche.
Yeah.
It's amazing how far speedrunning has come like 10 years.
And how far Nintendo got. Like in the new Mario Maker, they actually wrote the word speedrun as one word.
Seriously?
Yeah, they did.
That just comes first, little curl. That's literally full circle. Right. Again, first try in the backup. There's actually a way to tell if that's gonna work, but it's basically very empirical. You need to know if your alignment is correct and a lot of things. Not getting close enough to the edge to make it work. Alright, this was fine. At the very end especially, you want to be safe, because that's exactly what I don't want to happen. Because if you die, you have to do everything from the very beginning. Which, in a normal run, would mean a run over. Here means I lose a big chunk of time. Very big chunk of time. You don't want to have that happen to you. Alright.
Come on, then the race would be even again if you died now.
No, you would be ahead.
Yeah, okay, tiny bit.
Oof.
Still.
Oh, actually, I would still be ahead.
Still have to go in and all. And you get the faster try again message.
But that didn't happen, so now the ball's on Frosty's court to make it...
Then that means I just gotta play better and not walk into the wrong dome.
Alright. You've seen the first comet now. Speedrun comets are generally not that fast, and that comet used to not be done, basically, before we discovered Space Junk Skip. But after it got discovered, people soon realized, oh wait, we can put that back into the route. It's super obnoxious because the skip is not very easy to pull off.
I don't care.
And yeah, case in point. But yeah, just in general, it's pretty obnoxious, but what's faster is faster, and you gotta pull it off now to get a good run.
Yeah. Yeah, so
If it's a time save, somebody's sooner or later gonna try and use it. So that's exactly what happened.
Practice this trick was fine, but it's always like when you get it a lot of well in practice, it never works during runs.
Maybe noticing that I'm dropping sometimes some triple jumps, and that's because Luigi has a larger window to triple jump. Mario has a better traction, and as such, he slows down sooner, basically. And your window for a triple jump is actually tighter with Mario, which is a neat thing that can be mentioned. First use of reversible gravity. Case in point, another. Alright, the cycles are gonna be heck now. Heck. Brisket or chocolate biscuit, done it. Let's swag on. Didn't swag on because triple jump windows again. Alright. Now let's see if I can pull off some cool things here. Ah! Wait, might it still work? No, I had to ground pound again. You can start a ground pound animation before the cutscene, and that saves some time. Because of course, then the ground pound turns vertically and you go down. Best boss fight in the game, right, Frosty?
Yeah, it's so long and annoying, and
To be honest, it is annoying.
yeah,
Like supremely annoying. See what I mean? See what I actually mean? Yeah, that's what if a Beyblade actually had a personality and just didn't want to die. That was horrible, but I mean, I'm not gonna die here. I'm just gonna die inside because it was low. Moment of silence. Oof. Oof. Right. Now, if you thought that fight was obnoxious and the hit detection on that boss was bad, then buckle up your seatbelt because round 2. Fun time. It'll be fun times.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, that top man can be pretty annoying.
You gotta hit him on a pretty sweet spot to make him actually go back. So easy for him to suddenly take an angle. Again, overall, I don't have the most stable hand in the world, so I'm never good at aiming.
Alright, this was a good example on how the fight should go if done correctly. So glad I got it second try. Alright. Now, I don't know if our host has somebody to say for us, but that would be a nice time if that's the case. Before we head into Bowser.
Well, we have no donations currently, but I shortly describe what we're doing here. We offer Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. We organize bi-monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. We're currently streaming our annual event live from Hotel Osteria in Rijn, the Netherlands. We're raising money money for the Dutch Cancer Society, which is a nationwide organization committed to fight cancer while aiming for more cure and higher quality of life for those already battling the disease. All of your donations will go to the Dutch Cancer Society.
Oh, by the way, don't mind it. I just died. And I warped. Wow. Taking the casual route like a scrub. Feels bad, man.
Casual with a timer. That's fine.
Right, Bowser stages are very Monkas, just in general. God, I can't triple jump for my life. Right, now Bowser is here. First time we're facing Bowser. He's pissed, reasonably so. I mean, I'm already here after an hour or something.
Yeah. Like, he wasn't expecting you that fast. He was like, wait, didn't you need like 15 or 16 stars for this?
And you're like, oh, I already have them. I mean, we're not as fast as Super Mario 64 or Sunshine, but try our best. We can't clip for doors yet.
There are some doors in this game, but
yeah,
definitely not as many as in 64.
Yeah, well, there are multiple checks. Then again, Donkey Kong 64 has had a lot of checks, and people thought that breaking that game was impossible. And, well, you can finish it in 30 minutes. Actually, even less, so, yeah. Never discount the capability of people to discover skips and strats, save time. Now, I'm just gonna go under Bowser's legs, for reasons unknown. Because Bowser's tail is his weak spot, apparently, and hitting his tail is bad for him. Good for us. So hitting his tail resets his animation, but he tries to follow me. In general, as you can see. Ouch. Ouchie, that hurts. Wasn't able to do the cycle skipping on this phase of the fight. This is the last hit I need to perform on Bowser. And Bowser is gone. Crab Rave got MP3.
There's a full Bowser stage behind. Space Junk 1 really messed me up.
Space Junk. There's a reason it's junk.
Yeah, it's trash.
I was not doing the death warp.
Playing it safe, not dying.
Well, to be fair, the death warp is really tight on the jump after the thwomp, so I didn't get the timing correctly.
Oh no. I'm burning your butts.
Now this Grand Star unlocked the kitchen for us. And that place is full of interesting
an hour in, I'm still getting used to the fact that it's
Yeah,
Mario
it's
isn't Luigi.
It's very weird. Like as I said, it doesn't look like it's much, but the difference is very, very.
Yeah, there's like these few jumps that you can do with Mario, that you can do with Luigi, which you can't do with Mario, and just suddenly makes at least for me, I just don't think about them like that. Mario wouldn't be able to make those jumps, and it's just.
Don't mind me, I just wall kicked on basically thin air, but yep, things. Now, Beach Ball 1 is called the clickbait level by many runners. You'll see the reason in a while. And it's called Sunken Treasure, right? So you think, oh, this is a water level. We go underwater.
We do, right?
No, the star is up there, but you see, oh, I need to get launch star chips. All right, that's fine. Sunken treasure, need to dive. But unfortunately, what we say basically is, why not? How about no? God, the triple jump window is so weird. Alright. So, and I'm at the end of the level. I'm gonna try a very hard triple jump first. That's not gonna work as expected, of course. So, it's hard with Luigi, so with Mario it's less insanely hard. I'm gonna go around, all the way around, to get the star.
Luckily, going around doesn't take too much extra time.
It doesn't take too much. You would want to do the normal way, but I'm not gonna try for 4 tries. Actually, if you miss it twice, you're already even. So the first try is kind of free because you arrive there and you can just, if you don't make it, you can just go on. But then 2 retries and it's even with normal intended way. Kinda intended. I mean, we basically skipped 3/4 of the level, but whatever.
Yeah, like the starship part is the long part of the stage.
Swimming is slow. Sometimes. Sometimes it's very fast, right?
Sometimes it can be fast, but it's definitely faster than in Galaxy 2.
Oh, Galaxy is swimming. Oof.
Yeah, we'll explain the details of that in a bit, I guess.
I'm telling you something. I'm saying 2 words. Cosmic Cove.
Cosmic Cove in Galaxy
So it's not
2.
even bad, it's just boring.
Yeah.
Right. Now
Anyway, the Galaxy 2 is later this week. I mean, we can complain about that later.
yeah, that's a fair point. Now, as you can see, mashing the shake to get to the Aussie penguin. His name is Coach. His actual name is Coach.
Is he a coach?
I would suppose yes.
Well, his parents knew.
He has a swimming school, so I would say he's a coach. And we just bullied the penguin and stole his golden shell. Now, you think that Coach is the great dude, chill mate. You see him, that's super chill. He also has stars, but he's not very bright. Like, wait. I'm not one of the students. It was only a job. I'm out. See ya.
Wow.
Goodbye. I'm out.
Getting into his class without even knowing. That's cheating.
It's a glitch, right?
Yeah.
This counts as a glitch.
Yeah, so it's and glitching is cheating. So.
Yep. Run invalid. Now, one last visit for now on Beach Bowl Galaxy. To complete our first secret star. Is it the first secret star? I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
First secret star. As with any Mario game, there's secrets somewhere.
I tried the waterfall strat.
Yeah, explain the waterfall strat. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, like there's Elias was trying to get earlier on all the way on the top of the platform there, but there on top of this waterfall there's a little bit more of a platform that is really slippery, but there's some spots on there that aren't slippery. Slippery slopes are a thing. Yeah, I'm trying to get to a certain spot on the waterfall which isn't slippery. It did work. It worked.
Something, you get up.
Yeah. Sorry, it confused me because I thought I was gonna miss it. So yeah, since that platform is a little bit lower, it's easier than the strat that Elias was trying to go for. But it's also a bit more unforgiving, as you saw, because if you mess it up, you actually fall down again, and you have to.
It's a
get on
big
the tree
trade-off,
again.
basically. Now, I'm skipping the Cataquack because it's bad, but I'm gonna have to actually have the Cataquack do things for me now, because this is not Luigi. So it's gonna be fun.
We're gonna be continuously saying that, like, this isn't Luigi.
It's not
so
Luigi, so yeah, I'm sorry, Mario. You're disappointing.
He tries.
Hi, Cataquack. Thank you very much. He didn't. I'm genuinely surprised. The Cataquack wasn't bad for once. So with Luigi, you can do a cool thing and jump from the edge of the level. Mario doesn't have the eye. Or rather, I think it's possible, but everything Mario is super hard, so nope, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. What am I doing?
Oh, what am I doing? This isn't Beach Ball 3 or The Secret. I forgot that there was one more star behind you.
Chasing ghosts now. Ghost 2-1. Oh, I refuse to call it Clippy Clip, sorry.
Wow, I'm gonna call it Clippy Clip. Just gonna pretend.
Alright, can we have a vote in the chat? Say who prefers Clippy Clip and who prefers Mansion Clip?
Come on.
People are gonna vote for Clippy Clip, I already know, but...
Clippy Clip sounds much better, right?
An accurate description of what happens. Yeah, you clip in Clippy.
Maybe it's not the best descriptive, but it sounds more fun. One person, shout out to Linky68 for that. When he originally taught me about the strat, he was like, yeah, this is called Clippy Clip. And at that point, I actually just believed that it was called Clippy Clip. So that's what I've always been calling it. And then later I realized like that most runners call it Mention Clip. But I've always been calling it Clippy Clip since then.
Ah. Being caught out by Mario's running speed there. So I'm gonna try to do a cool triple jump. Didn't work. Nice. Alright. This is a bit weird. This part is a bit weird. Mario's running speed with the star is actually very different from Luigi's. I never actually noticed as much, but I was practicing this level in the practice room with both characters. I noticed there's an extreme difference between the two. I had no idea. So yeah, the floor kind of does not exist here for some reasons. So we can clip through the floor there. There's no check from the bottom of the floor towards the upward part. So, yeah, that happens. Also, hi, Luigi.
Oh, this Luigi. He still gets some screen time.
Yeah. If it was the reverse, then we wouldn't see any Luigis. So, kind of good that we got Mario in. So we have a Luigi and Mario.
In the Luigi run, it's also Luigi and Mario, right? You saved Mario in that stage, right?
Yeah, of course, right?
Oh god. Ah, that's not good.
We're back now. We're gonna straight top talking with Luigi, because he's a good boy. He's the best plumber. In my mind.
No, the best plumber is behind tech right now.
Shout out to Plumber.
The plumber himself. Also 420.
You're on 420?
Yeah.
Right, this is the first gate, as we said, like 400 star bits. We have 400 star bits where you can unlock this galaxy, which is Sweet Sweet Galaxy or Yahoo Highway. The reason will be apparent soon.
Yeah, and he's also talking to Luigi because he's going to be unlocking some extra stars later on. And there are two pretty fast ones. The third one is alright.
Third one is Batterock Part 2.
Yeah.
But the point is it unlocks an extremely fast star for the very end, so it's still worth doing it. So, Yahoo Highway. I hope you're ready. Whee!
Maybe I should grab a ring though. I'm getting sleepy.
I did things, apparently.
Did the thing?
I did a long jump, spin cancel into another long jump. Don't ask how, because I have no idea, and I just saved something. This is extremely exciting in the wrong way. Alright, still made it. That was very Monka's. Not the best Yahoo Highway ever, but whatever. So with Luigi, the level actually has a different name because it's the I way. Because Luigi's sounds like that when he long jumps for some reason.
Luigi can be his own person.
Luigi sounds like he's actually putting in the effort when he long jumps. Mario's like, Yahoo! I don't feel anything.
I tried. Oh my god. If that would have worked, I would have been so surprised.
But Luigi is actually doing things now. He found a star. That's great, right?
Yeah. I was only tell Rosalina that it was Luigi. Wait, no, it's like the second star. At least says that, I think.
Yeah.
Or does he say it for all of them?
Now we have to do a race versus our Cosmic clone. With Mario, it's actually easier. Not that it matters, because generally you want to win anyways. It's hard to be on the time crunch in these races. The only one you can properly lose with Luigi is the Sea Slide one. Because
that one doesn't really have a skip in it. The rest, most of them have a skip, which is just going to save quite a bit of time.
Yeah. As you're going to see here, Cosmic Mario is back at it. This time it's not Bowser Jr., but shoutouts to Sunshine. Getting the start boost here. And I'm not following the actual course because, of course, I'm dead. Nice. Oof. Big oof there.
Sort of catch up, but not really.
I'm gonna go for a safer strat this time. Because I've just learned that with Luigi, so I should have guessed that Mario was going to be harder. But no worries, there's an actual safer backup that I can do other than that. And it's just jump here. It's a bit slower, but does the trick. Should have gone for it immediately, but whatever. This way you've seen what I should have done normally. And there's a star. Right, now we go for the hardest star in the game. So I just want the audience to focus because this star is super hard. So just pay attention. It's going to be extremely... Did you get first frame? And I just did a thing that I shouldn't have done, but whatever. Ooh. Doesn't matter too much. Well, it matters a bit, but didn't skip the intro cutscene by selecting the wrong star. Alright, so is everybody ready for this? Hope everybody's ready because this is pretty intense. Alright, we're done.
Ooh, that was rough.
Super hard. I know, right?
I died at the end of Long Jump Highway.
Ouch.
Highway. Hey, now I have more star bits. That's all I would.
You actually have the proper amount of star bits, so I hope you won't collect anymore.
No. Could have grabbed more, but...
So there's this running joke that at the very end of the run, you have to have 69 star bits or the run is invalid from the leaderboard. Now, going back to the kitchen. Discovered the Namnin base in the region, and that's going to be a pretty interesting level. But in the meantime, we still have to clean up Beach Bowl Galaxy, so we're going to have to do the third level and then the Comet, which is the third level again.
Yeah.
Only with super fast enemies. Well, super fast, they say, but...
it's still like, the level also makes a return in Galaxy 2, and the enemies are even faster in that one.
Yeah,
so...
At least you can stop them in Galaxy 2.
True, but in
they're way
true
faster.
speedrun fashion, you don't stop them.
I know, right? Alright, that's nice. I got put off a bit by the tox box there, not having the proper cycle. But no worries. Now, with Luigi, and actually with Mario as well, but it's, again, ridiculously hard. So, nope. You can pull off a jump from there. I got an additional Mario, damn it.
I'm gonna be looking at your screen when I'm trying to enter levels.
So, this part of the level, I haven't seen this part of the level in probably a year or so.
I've seen it in Galaxy 2.
Yes, well, yes, but it's technically not the same level, so...
Yeah, here on my end, the thing that Elias didn't get right. If you enter a level that you've already entered before, you can skip the cutscenes going into the stage. That way we really don't... We can instantly start this level where Luigi is. And since he's in all 3 missions, so...
Yeah, he's just there on top. Oh, can we just mention the fact that he can jump higher than Mario, but he can't get down from house? What a great... What a great
Doesn't
man.
he remember that he probably either jumped up or went through the pipe?
No, maybe the pipe is one way only. Have you ever tried?
I tried. I've had it happen before where I went to Luigi and accidentally landed on the pipe.
How can you accidentally land on the pipe?
It was like my second run or something.
Okay, understandable. I'm just baffled by because like you can barely get up there with a triple jump, so how do you land in the pipe?
It was just bad, okay? I'm still bad, but less bad.
Oof.
Back to prediction.
Wee.
Luma, don't push me into the abyss.
Right, you can see the enemies are faster, but that's actually better because the cycles are more decent now. Actually prefer this version of the level. And again, I have to do this part now. Not gonna risk. Okay, that's understandable, I suppose. That makes sense, right?
I didn't exactly see what happened. Yeah, makes sense.
I got it by like a pixel. Never mind. We're gonna wait here. I don't want to take any chances right now. So. Actually already lost a bit of time. And we're going into Ghost's Secret. So not a secret star, this time it's Ghostly Galaxy. And Ghostly Galaxy
It took longer than I thought.
is very, very peculiar level. I can't show many... I can't show the actual cool thing that you can do there because with Mario it's actually super hard. But you can technically walk on nothing. Because there's a part of the level where that has collision, but it's not. You can see it, but it's still there in that collision. So you can abuse that to skip cycles at the start of at the ending part of the level. It's very interesting to see. It's one of the hardest tricks in the game. It doesn't save even that much time, but it's basically... I wouldn't say... That's nice. I wouldn't say require. I'm making too many mistakes right now. I wouldn't say that's required for top 10 because you could technically do it without, but you would like to learn it for that. All right, this jump is very tight for Mario, but made it happen. So, all right. So what you would do is you normally would jump from here. I can show the wall kick at least. You can wall kick from here, even though there's nothing, and you can ledge grab up there and then jump to the star. It's pretty tight, but it's a thing. I'm actually gonna show off a bit now. No, I'm not gonna show off because reasons. I couldn't go down on the other side. But
Wow.
technically you can clip from that wall from the other side because again, it's the same thing with Dimension. There is no collision check on the other side, so you can go through.
Not confident you're winning. Trying to show off.
Oof. You can try to do that. It's pretty easy.
I'm not gonna try. I'm behind.
It's cool.
Yeah. But losing is not cool. I mean,
Losing is uncool. That's what you're saying. Well, losing with honor is cool. Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
true. Like I can definitely admit here that I'm not the worst Galaxy runner out of the two, but I want to make it close. I want to admit I can put up a fight.
Motion controls, something happens. Oh, first frame jump. Point, you need to blow the bubble with the pointer. As you can see, it's... Normally you can try and get on a very fast cycle with the first frame jump, but since I didn't know the spacing for Mario's long jumps, I didn't go for that. Would be very risky. You can save a second or something on that, so it's not really the best time save. But here's an example of, there's a lot of star bits there, but we don't collect them. Because it's actually bad to collect star bits there, you lose time. Oh, that's fine, you could have collected them, Rusty. Not...
Ah, oof. I don't need those.
I don't need the star bits.
Like SpongeBob when he's like in Sandy's house. And like, I don't need water. I don't need it. But then I'm probably gonna grab the star bits in the level where you just said like, yeah, you don't need to grab those.
Alright, Airship Armada. This level is very technical again. It's a pretty technical boss fight. There is a couple of interesting tricks in the boss fight and before that. But I'll let the level speak for itself, at least somehow. First interesting thing that happens is the cannon shot that skips a couple of airships here.
Yes.
Already gotten the one-up tax box, so... Right now we gotta play bowling, basically. And I messed up, of course. You can cut part with the corner, it's just a pretty tight jump. And for core of the game, if you jump from that platform and the platform loses momentum, your momentum is gonna change as well, because of reasons, right? So, can't get you off guard. I'm trying to get the other shell in time. I think I did. And actually throw the shell immediately and holding it up, it will always hit. Of course, the magic opal was in the way there.
That level gets so hectic, like during the final phase.
Yeah, in the final phase, it's very, very... There is a lot of happening on screen. You need to keep track of everything. Especially if you don't nail everything as you should do. It was almost perfect besides hitting the Magic Koopa, which was very close, so...
Overall, pretty good fight, from what I've seen. I keep looking too much at your screen and just distracting me from my own game.
Oof.
Oh, well.
Losing frames.
Who needs the frames anyways?
Alright. So this game gives you the luxury of being able to stretch a bit sometimes with the cutscenes, and it's a very interesting thing, as not with many games you have this kind of luxury. Ask Celeste runners, right? That game is so hectic. You don't even have a second to breathe, basically. But yeah, that means that you have to do the whole game with holding your breath for 30 minutes. 25 minutes or so. Right. We're going to the bedroom now. Yep. That's not how you're supposed to get there, but that works as well, I guess. It was very weird. So, I'm actually doing something different there from Frost. Probably is going to go to the fountain. It changes basically nothing. You can actually do that after this. You can actually do this after the bedroom. It shouldn't change anything. So.
All right, seems fine. I didn't even know you were going to go to the bedroom first.
I mean, it's totally not like I forgot to go to the fountain.
Oh yeah, this is just... You just want to make it a little bit more interesting, like show two different things on the screen.
Oh, of course, right? That was totally intended.
I mean, now I can explain further about some stars.
Oof. Mario, you're so disappointing at times.
Only sometimes.
Yeah, only sometimes. All the time. And that didn't make any sense. Okay, no, I retract that. You're always disappointing, Mario.
I have my notes in front of me here, and it says in very big capital letters, Toad. It's definitely important to talk to Toad and grab a letter, and...
I don't think there's a single Galaxy runner that hasn't lost a run by not talking to Toad. TBH.
Yeah. Like, it happens to the best. It's just such a small thing to forget.
Right, I basically like shot the bunny 8,000 times.
Oh my god.
I guess the second one is pretty straightforward, so... Doing Oris curry now.
Yeah, Harry's curry. Like, Harry likes his curry, so that's why one level was named after that. And this planet, what we gotta do is, we have this planet with platforms that disappear once you walk on them. And there's gonna be music notes appearing on that, and the goal is to collect all of them. And for the rest, it's a pretty straightforward level. It's not really that much going on in this one.
Here we have camera manipulation. What a great thing. Don't you like this level, Frosty?
Is it Gusty Garden 2?
Yeah.
The question mark planets.
The question mark planet is one of the most hated planets for speedruns for a reason to become apparent soon, especially if I mess up. The level per se is a good level. I think it's one of the best levels in the game, like design-wise.
Just the fact that the question mark planet exists, together with the fact that, you know, what the layers touched upon earlier, like that enemies don't move when they're not on screen. Makes the planet really weird at points if you just don't use your camera properly.
Yep, exactly. Because you don't want to have your camera mess up, because if that happens, it's easy to lose. Now this doesn't seem like much, but I lost probably around 10 seconds on that, which it's a pretty significant time save.
But honestly, it could have been worse. That planet
I
can
agree.
really mess you up.
I agree, but I mean, right now it's on a run setting, it can mess you up because it's very annoying to lose time on that.
Okay, what happened there?
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I would rather not lose 10 seconds.
Yeah, same. But I'd rather lose 10 seconds than lose 30 seconds.
All right, triple jump here. Don't mess up.
Oh my god, please. I hate this circuit, Mario.
Yeah, so route diversion right now, we don't know who's ahead, technically, so that's interesting.
I can pretty honestly say that you're probably
No,
ahead.
okay, but it's not, like... You're not that far behind, by the way. Like... Don't goof.
Don't goof this more. Yeah, remember that entire talk where Leia said, like, you don't have to collect the starbits the second time around? I'm gonna be collecting the starbits the second time around because I'm terrible at starbit routing.
And in the meantime, I'm destroying major bros, because although this dude is loved by some of the community because he shares the hatred of the community for bunnies. So it's a spiritual representation of the Galaxy community. As you can imagine, resetting on the first bunnies is, I think, actually a big thing. So
Especially in Luigi runs. Mario
Yeah.
runs a little bit less because of those intro cutscenes.
yeah, but there's some days where you can't get a run going and you start hating bunnies so much. It's like double.
Wait, you actually start days where you don't think like I hate these bunnies?
Yeah, because you know I don't reset as much as other people in general when I do runs. So yeah, it's kind of the one fortress of this game. You see it so many times, it starts to become obnoxious after a while. Especially if you can't get runs going. Skateway in general is that.
Yeah, for this first time with Luigi, it's basically the entire stage again, but this time Luigi's hiding on the bottom of where the star is. So you only have to manipulate the bullet bill a little bit differently. Oh, and it's a green star, by the way. Not that we're really going to be doing anything with the green stars in this run. If you collect all 3 green stars, it would unlock some extra challenge levels, which use motion controls. But one of the green stars is just super, super slow. And the challenge levels aren't really worth it either.
Well, that was a thing. Come on, Mario. Right, this Galaxy Garden 3 has a pretty interesting jump that I will attempt soon. Mario and Luigi do 2 different jumps here. Of course, Luigi 1 saves more time, as always.
What? Who would have thought that?
Would have thought that. Like, it's not like we spent the whole time saying that Luigi's faster, but Yeah, it's a pretty interesting jump. That it's you abusing the gravity basically. Then again, when do we do that? We've never abused gravity in this run, right? So what we do is go there, do your thing, and yeah, we basically skip the couple of switches that way. What we did with Luigi is just long jump on the side and arrive directly on this planet without having to flip the switch. But it's not that much faster, actually. It's just different, slight difference in strats. So.
Oh, buddy. No! Oh, God.
Russ is trying to catch a bunny, which can be pretty obnoxious at times, as you are probably seeing.
Still getting used that Mario is slower than Luigi.
And I'm re-entering this level to collect the secret, which you might have noticed the golden chain jump before. I wonder where the star is.
Probably in one of those rocks right before it.
Yeah, of course. Alright, so change-up's gone.
Wait, it wasn't a chain jump? What?
Oh no.
Good thing I saw in your screen. Now I can do it in my game.
What if we have done if it was the other way around?
Ooh. Then I would have probably broken all the rocks and then realized like, oh no, where's the star? And I don't know.
Great. I'm into Major Burrows again, this time with 1 health, which makes some of the strats pretty Monk-ass, actually. It's easy to mess up, and, well, you get hit, you die, so I'm gonna go for them, though, just because they save some time. You bait him out of the ground this way, so you don't have to rely on him getting chase you and then getting out. In fact, I actually got decent RNG this time, because the way the place it spawns in is RNG, technically. This game has a very small amount of RNG in general, but sometimes can be pretty annoying. Here I'm sitting saying that 3 seconds RNG can be annoying on a 2-hour game. Nice. Almost 3 hours.
There's worse games out there. Like,
yeah.
definitely, relatively speaking.
Did
RNG
somebody
is really
say
low.
Super Mario Sunshine?
Sunshine, I know. PD. Yanko 5. Don't talk about Sunshine.
Why, Frosty? What's the problem? What's the problem with Sunshine? It's a good game, right?
Yes. I should say yes. It's the more rare. Morally speaking, that's the right answer to give. Overall, I prefer the Galaxy games more. Let's just keep it at that.
Was the Sunshine your first speed game? I think.
It actually was. I started running. No, technically, I've done like a few SM64 runs before that. But Sunshine was the game I actually properly got into speedrunning. Is Galaxy it for you? The first game?
Yeah. Well, technically, as a speedrun, yes. I was already doing time trials in Mario Kart, but like a proper speedrun, Galaxy was the first game.
Another disadvantage on my end.
It's not like you started running this game like 2.5 years before me, right?
I started running this game. Oh, actually, gotta think now. Oh, I started running it like 3.5 years ago, I think.
Yeah, that would be 2 years ahead of me. Yeah, Frosty is generally is known more for his 602 shenanigans, I think.
Yeah, and I'm more of a dog for a speedrunner. Like, I'm not super great at specific games, but overall, the 602 run, which is like 100% basically 100% categories for Mario 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 1, and Galaxy 2. It's like a biannual race where like a lot of people join in, and you play those 4 games, 120 stars, 120 stars, 120 stars, 242 stars in a row. It's like a run of over 20 hours, and
It's the 24 hours of Le Mans of speedrunning, basically. At least that's the way I would describe it.
yeah, basically. But yeah, overall, that's a little bit more my niche. But still, I'm not super bad at this game. Oh, I guess I go for the secret. Doesn't really matter which of the 2 you grab first. Secret or
It does
secret.
cycles.
It doesn't. But my route said that I have to do secret first.
Yeah, that's the point. Do secret first for cycles, unless you have something happens which you do the other one.
Really matter for this one? I don't know. As we mentioned before, cycles don't make sense in this game.
Cycles sense, hahaha.
What's that? You can't use those 2 words in the same sentence. Unless there's the word nuts in between.
True. Wait, I'm gonna have to get creative about it because I've said that it doesn't make any difference doing fountain before or after. It actually does, but shouldn't be a big deal.
Power grab. Oh no, I missed a coin. Luckily, I did secret first. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to spawn the rainbow.
Yeah, another reason to do secret first, besides the fact that it gets better cycles, is that, of course, if you miss it, you can retry it. You miss the star, you can retry it.
That rainbow star only appears if you grab all those question mark coins along the way.
I just said a Frosty Cosmic Race.
Oh my god, that's my race. Did you beat me?
Yes.
Good.
Wait,
Beat.
you're saying... Oh. You're
What?
saying it's good if I beat you? That's what you're implying?
Oh.
Well, it would be good for me.
Can I please climb a pole? How long can I take this?
Oh, this level is interesting.
Please, Mario.
Lava boost. Somebody in the audience wants to see a lava boost? No lava boost?
Apparently
Alright.
not.
Alright, no
Then-
lava boost.
Then don't do it.
Alright, I'm gonna mess it up, but I'm still gonna try it because it's cool. It's literally American strat for me. Ooh, we're lava boosting now. Ooh.
Why did I do that? I'm dumb.
Great, so for that we need the Mushroom of Shame, but this time it's not of shame because we're actually using it.
Guess who forgot again that it was Mario?
Something. Oh yeah, we are fast and we're through. Jumping on lava slopes does weird things in this game. And there's a convenient lava slope just placed there, so thanks Nintendo for that. There's another strat that's a bit safer, and it loses literally half a second to if both are done perfectly. So I generally do that in runs, especially because generally if you get a run at this point, it's a pretty good run, so you don't want to risk it for half a second. But the lava boost is a pretty cool just thing to show off. The other one is just a simple long jump. It's not as cool.
Quite a small. Again.
Oof.
Again, getting trolled due to the fact that we're not playing Luigi.
No, I mean I can't get the jump with Luigi either. It's that jump is my nemesis. Now we're on a timer. Made the timer.
We've been for almost 2 hours.
True.
Sorry. Okay, please continue.
Don't worry. So now you would technically need to open all of this and stuff, but that's low. It's long jump through everything.
That long jump is so satisfying. I died on the Daredevil.
I don't know what happened there, but this is the part where the game gets confused and does things. Not really, but I kind of bamboozled the game, which in turn bamboozled me, so that was interesting. Now it's ice skating again. Ice skating is the most satisfying thing in this game.
So, one of the few
I
games
almost
where
died.
ice mechanics are actually good.
Okay, I'm missing only 1 star here. Then I'm gonna have to do the Bowser 2 fight earlier than I would have wanted, but that's the thing. I could do Dusty Dune 1 technically. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, that star is obnoxious and slow.
Isn't everything in Dusty Dunes?
Dusty Dune in general is an obnoxiously low level. It's not the best way to go about in this game, especially 90%. In 120, you're kind of forced to do it. You still don't want to do it, but you're kind of forced to do it.
It's that one level that no one likes. Well, I've actually had people who like it.
Yeah, I mean, casually, it's very interesting. It's a chill level, but if you're speedrunning this game at a high level, no, you're not gonna like that level.
Well, especially the purple.
There's so many things that many places that you can lose decent, a sizable chunk of time in there. Purples being the most notable, but also Secret, Green if you don't remember it. There's a lot of places that you can lose time there. Oh, and that's the added bonus of having a ton of stars, by the way. Now
Let's 7 or 8, like
7. It's the only other level that has 7 other than Bedrock.
That always confuses me. Like in my mind, it says like Dusty Dunes has like the most stars in the game, and then I even think that it has more than Battle Rock. It's just so annoyingly slow that it just feels like more than Prologue.
I remember a bingo match versus Hardcore Gaming, which, by the way, is the world record holder for most, I think, every category right now. Actually. Come on. Or stop being disappointingly slow, please. God, I almost missed that. But yeah, I was in the bingo match versus him, and I actually won because I gave him 3 stars in the season. It's that slow. I mean, I think I'm a good enough runner of this game, but I can't match hardcore on pace alone. So I had to get creative there with bingo. So that's a thing, I guess. Alright, so now I'll be entering Dark Matter Plant, and Ross is gonna finish Freeze Flame. But I still have to do, I'm still gonna have to go back for Honey Climb. So I'm gonna be a bit creative with routing here. Looks super weird.
Flying to a giant Bowser head.
No, they're out.
Oh. Or that. That also looks weird. That's why you write down the route so you don't mess up.
I'll never go through the shame of having to write down the route.
I'm
Plus, I can show off because I route on the fly.
Wow. Show off.
It's not like I made a route for this game, Keeper. Imagine making a route for the game and forgetting about it. That's a hot meme. Oh yeah, but it's Mario. God, Mario, you're so disappointing.
Can someone in chat like keep track of a counter how often we complain about how bad Mario is in comparison to Luigi?
I think I already have a counter. It says infinity.
Alright. Alright, Cosmic Mario is super slow. I'm used to at least seeing Cosmic Luigi at one point, but...
Well, at least his traction is good. I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, Luigi is a bit more slippery. Like,
Luigi's a
overall,
slippery boy.
But you get used to that, and it isn't that bad.
Yeah, actually it helps with triple jump leniency, as I already said. Well, it's Monkey's time. Alright, time to do gravity things. And we're through.
Hey.
This skip is super cool to watch for the first time, so it's also really complicated, like with the notch, the way you hold the nunchuck and things happen. It's just very interesting. Fun fact, I lost last PB base run to that. Because that skip periodically... It has to be one of the things where after a month or two, you suddenly forget how to do it and you have to practice it for a day before you're actually able to make it again. It's one of these kind of skips. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just everything needs to click together, so if even one of the factors is off, you're gonna have to go back to the drawing board, basically. You're gonna do the lava boost, Rusty?
I think I'm lava boosting, probably.
That was dumb.
I'm gonna lava boost, regardless of audience wants it or not.
Oh, come on, Bowser, stop. That's bad. Bowser, stop. Alright. Right, so that was dumb. I don't goof again. I kind of got a bit comboed, but that can happen.
Oh wow. I didn't even eat the mushroom of shame. I'm disappointed.
Should be a shame. That's why it's called Mushroom of Shame.
Run, don't go for the mushroom of shame. It's you feel bad. Oh, I lava boost.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
40 stars, 2/3 of the way done.
Alright. I would like to say I'm done with bedroom, but I'm not done with bedroom, so nice meme.
Oof. We'll fix it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I just kind of need to just bounce back and forth from fountain to bedroom, but still gonna be okay, I guess.
Yes, indeed. You'll see your bedroom in the run soon.
I'm pretty sure I prefer Rosalina's bedroom, if you know what I mean.
No. Must have a really nice.
Well, you're kind of watching it every time you get back from a level right now. Shh.
Talking about other details of the room. We can't see at this point.
Right, so Rosalina now going through the motions. We have unlocked the engine room, so that means we have an engine, but we still don't have enough power to get to the center of the universe. So we need to collect more stars. Before Toad.
Fire boost. And lava. Did you talk to Toad?
Yeah.
Making sure.
Alright. I'm gonna be completing this in the meantime. So the routes will converge after Frosty has done Bowser Free, and I have done Honey Climb, I think.
Yeah, then it should be the same again. Well, I'll get a little bit more of cutscenes.
Yeah, that's true.
So technically, once we've done the first level in the engine room, we'll be actually able to tell who's exactly in the lead and by how much.
Right, going to pretty straightforward motions right now, so that penguin can be pretty annoying.
I'm just sad that the ice skating mechanics are almost over in this run. I'm just so wait to
Well,
see it's fun.
there is ice skating still to be done,
Yeah,
technically.
true. The final level is
Yeah.
fun. Booma! Oof! Leave me alone, Booma.
Also, I guess I should mention it. Fun fact: you can actually
Where am I going?
you can actually ice skate on normal surfaces, technically. Ah, that was close. All right, second try. I dig it. Second try is fine. So they're showing off the slope climb. I did the particular double wall kick there to get up, but differences in strats. As Frosty mentioned before, I'm not gonna collect star bits here. I'm still gonna mess around though. That's fun.
I mean, I'm doing a Daredevil comment right now. Definitely a Daredevil comment. I definitely didn't get this right. Oh my god, that momentum.
The game just told me nope, but I'm
Wait,
still gonna go on.
Am I grabbing another fire flower? That's so annoying over here. You actually can't jump the spin as high with the fireball, like you don't really gain height and can change direction. So.
Yeah, your spin with the fire flower is downgraded basically.
I should actually do the triple. But at that point, the fire flower is already out of power again.
Fire flower's out of power.
Time ran out. It's 5 AM. I'm sleepy, okay?
Ah, this is a Daredevil as well. No. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Orbit jump there. Geez, stop making such a noise.
Oh, yeah.
Tell Rosalina found this one. Right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
God, Mario always takes all the credit. Wait, if you're Luigi and you tell Rosalina that Luigi found a power star.
In Luigi runs, I always tell that.
Yeah, but I just thought about it, like, what would be Rosalina's reaction? Wait a second. How does that work?
Something's off here. So yeah, right now I'm heading to Honey Climb, like a level I can explain again. So yeah, there's the idea behind this level is that you use the B power up to climb on each grade, this Honey's grade, but there's a nice little trick you can do. If you line up Mario correctly here, and I hope this also works with Mario, otherwise it's too bad. Yeah, okay. If you line it up correctly, Mario can gain a lot of extra height. I messed up in the end though, so oof. People saw the idea. So yeah, if you line it up perfectly with the wall, you can actually gain like a bunch of height when you do a spin immediately after you jump from one of these honey grade thingies. Again, sorry, I'm tired. And with that, you can actually skip quite a bit on this stage. Especially on that first one, where you basically just skip everything, if you would have done it correctly.
Alright, let's do this.
Also, this is like one of the levels where you grab like the most amount of stardust. Hey! You're actually doing it correctly, nice.
You do it on the last planet as well, but it's a bit weird. Apparently entering a launch star, actually getting into a launch star, not even using it, just getting into it, makes the next B launch weird. And since we have to enter the launch stars to get through the next planets, that makes it weird. So you're gonna see me try that. You can see, not doing anything different, it's just that it goes a bit different for some reason. Like, we actually have no idea why this works, actually, so that's...
It's a video game.
You do things, they work. Oh, come on. Ooh. Decent speedrunning. Alright, besides the small flip up at the very end, which was very unfortunate, but the rest was pretty good, so...
At this point, we can see that I'm like about this Bowser level behind. Still not too much, it's a few minutes. If I don't match up, of course.
Alright, now I'm out of here, and I'm heading to the engine room, which is the final dome we'll see. We're gonna have to do a couple of visits to other domes after that. But just in general, we're not gonna visit the garden, as I already mentioned, because it's slow. Why am I going to the kitchen? That's dumb. Well, I could do bully base actually. I could have used that technically, but I mean, I don't want to mess up everything more than it already is. So it should technically still work, but also I don't want to take any risks. Right, gold leaf time. This level is considered one of the hardest levels in the game. Just the engine room in general is very hard, and another factor that makes this game hard to run. This game is very punishing in general because a death, there is a lot of strats that can make you lose time. And those strats generally, if you're running at a high level, don't save as much time as they lose if you fail them. So it's very, very punishing. And getting a good run through can be very, very hard sometimes. You can go through days on end without getting a good run past Fountain, technically. So that's not pleasant. Your plumber strats. Oof.
So shoutouts to how fabulous Bowser hair looks in these cutscenes.
Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing Luigi things, but Mario here, he's not a jumpy boy, so he needs help. And I've been bonked. Alright. Collecting some star bits because we're gonna have to. Guess what? Bunny.
Yay, bunny catching!
Alright, you can technically snipe it at the very beginning, so I'm gonna try that. Sniped. If you mess this up, it's really annoying. Like, super annoying. This one is pretty fast. Also, the camera, depending on where you grab it, is different, so this level is one of those levels that's on paper simple. When you start looking into it, everything can go wrong. Things go south very quickly.
Do we have time for a short announcement?
Yeah, I think we do.
So, yeah. We are the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. We're raising money for the Dutch Cancer Society. All of your donations will go to the Dutch Cancer Society. And you can also support some incentives with your donations, like the Barney's Hide and Seek bonus game incentive in the category No Controller with a Crowd. This incentive is closes in around 2 hours and 10 hours, and has still some 600 euros missing. Also want to thank Isa for supporting the event and for allowing us to stream on their channel.
I need to stretch Ossity now, but I could just stand out as well. Okay, maybe not. That just looks terrible on camera. Let's not do that.
Gold Leaf. What a great level.
Old Leaf 2 with Mario.
Yeah. First try. That's a really, really annoying jump.
That one's real tough. I'm gonna be... When I finally get there, I'll be going for a slightly different strat on that planet.
I got launched with 2 catapults at the same time. I don't know if I should feel like honored or bad. Probably mix of both.
Oh.
Ah, come on. Come on, part 2. Well, whatever. Cataquack.
After all these years of running, I still don't remember which little world thingy on the world map is which stage.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to mess up, generally because you would rely on your highs, because yeah, I mean, when you're practicing, for instance, everything is unlocked, but easy thing is just remember not to unlock Dusty Dip.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just don't. It's bad.
Luckily for this, it doesn't really matter because all the galaxies need to be opened up anyway.
That's
For
true.
this dome.
I have 420 bits. Hey. A gold leaf is actually probably my least favorite stage. Now that I think about it. Just because it's not really very inspired. It's Oni Hive with autumn skin. I know some people don't really like Sea Slide, but I think Sea Slide is okay. It's just gold leaf that's not very good for me.
Personally, I like Gold Leaf more. Just this slide is pretty repetitive. At least the part that we do. It's like,
I mean, okay, but I'm just saying in general. Speedrun wise, I agree that Sea Slide or workout percent is pretty annoying. Let's just say sometimes. But if you get it well, it's really good. The sensation is really good. If you get a great race in Sea Slide 2. Now you're supposed to use the B power up in this level, but not, I guess.
wait, there's a B power up in that level?
Yeah. And I missed this cutscene skip here, which is more useful for the actual boss not being a pain, more than for the cutscene. Doesn't save as much time as one would think. Monk S. Oh no. Alright, not the best fight here, but still fine. It's easy to mess up when you don't get the cutscene skip just because you're used to it, but still did okay.
Not ready for Gold Leaf too. Wait to use 2 little Luigi. Luigi making this so much easier. Mario.
Spin bonking 101. Spin bonk is an interesting mechanic.
Yeah, it's really weird sometimes when I don't even know exactly how that works.
You wall kick and you spin whilst you're too close to the wall, or whilst you're actually wall kicking, and the game gets confused. I can actually say that not for a meme this time. And the result is you wall kick, your wall kick speed gets deleted basically, and you bonk on the wall, but also don't get the bonk. You get a bonk, speed of a bonk with the animation of a wall kick basically.
Trying to go for what should be an easier strat, which is the box jump, where you actually use the height of the bonk to get a little bit high, do a triple jump off that to get a little bit higher, but I'm just not good with timing. Hey.
The box jump is tighter in positioning, but it's more lenient on the height of the jump, and that's the reverse of what the strat that I normally do. So, not a slight difference. It's runner preference. I think that the strat that I do is just a tad faster, but we're talking a couple of seconds, not much more. Right. Time to skip off the stage again.
Oh, almost.
Oh wait, it's 5 AM. It's 10 past 5 AM actually. Oh. Alright, triple jump, please don't be bad. Ah, I didn't have the eye. Damn it. The triple jump was good though. Alright, that's nice. You can do this particular set of wall kicks or actually get a triple jump wall kick to skip the whole level basically. Did it before, did it again. And we're done with Gold Leaf, luckily, finally.
Just realized then how far behind I am. It's only 3 more stars. To be fair, I do them pretty fast.
Well, one of the, yeah, I would say that. Slide time. Which is another scroller. Mash shake to win. Mash shake to win more. That's gonna be fun.
And workout percent.
Yeah, workout percent basically.
Yes.
That would be a nice time to talk about to talk about the surface swim.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what you wanted to say.
Sorry, it's 5 AM for me as well. Alright, now we're gonna see the best boy of the run. Alright, we got surface swim. You're gonna see me mash shake for a while, not in this level, but at the level after this. This level is a nice auto-scroller that I can relax on, so... At least after the first part, but you're not really on a time crunch anyways. I'm not.
I got a cutscene skip. You got go over the fence there by quickly shaking after the vine. You can actually just not trigger the cutscene that normally plays at the start.
Yeah, it's weird because you have to you can buffer the shake before, but there's a small window in which the shake buffer doesn't work, and I hit the small window, which is nice meme.
And at this point you can still trigger the cutscene, like I did now because I'm stupid. But you can see...
Why did you trigger the cutscene?
Because I'm stupid.
Ah, well, you wanted to
thinking.
show the audience what the cutscene looks
Yeah,
like.
I wasn't gonna... I mean, I'm definitely gonna win this race. It's just... You just don't know it yet. But, you know, just so
Yeah,
people know that
don't-
I'm not lying.
If you trigger that cutscene, you instantly win the game, so you won. Time now.
Aww.
Yeah, exactly. The cutscene is Exodia.
While you're discussing who wins the race, we have a €7 donation from Novora with the comment, "Can't wait to see how this race ends." Thank you for your donation.
Alright. Workout percent time. It's called workout percent because you have to mash shake. And mashing shake in this game, you can imagine what does that mean.
Oh, I missed it. Go back.
Alright, so the Cosmic Mario race. Actually, since we're doing Mario, it's really, you have to actually try hard to lose the races, the Cosmic races. You have to act.
You can almost just regularly swim and you'll be faster than him.
Yeah, basically, but it's slow, so we don't want to do that. All we want to do is basically surface swim. How does surface swim work? If you surface during the last 11 frames of a spin whilst underwater, Mario just starts doing weird things that you will see now. Come on. Alright. You can see that I'm swimming super fast. That's because the game adds your horizontal velocity to your vertical velocity, and you will have both going on. And you're locked in the resurfacing state, which is the state with the most speed. Everything kind of adds up to your speed is super increased, but you have to keep mashing the shake button, which is shake, to keep that going. So this will be interesting in the actual next race, which is the whole lap. So you can imagine that gets. You can get why we call that workout percent.
Try to sort of don't get this cable in the way, because I've been noticing if I shake a lot, I hit my mic with the cable. Oh, you know what? Well, just
shake it. Just shake it.
pick it up. Oh, whatever. I'll just spin with Wiimote. Like normally I do surface swim and nunchuck, but whatever.
Do surface one with nunchuck?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. It just feels easier for me with the nunchuck.
All right, talk to the Aussie penguin. Why is every penguin Aussie here? Like, some reason. All right. There is technically a setup to get the surface swim here. Let's see if I can get it. Nope. Of course. You can buffer the shake input to get it on the first frame. Come on, Mario. Don't stop shaking. Shake like no tomorrow. Also, a cool thing that Mario has is his air meter does not deplete ever. Like, he can breathe underwater forever, basically. I know. Tell Nintendo to patch this, and then we can talk.
Yeah, just make a button. Just.
All right.
I shake at a very specific point so it doesn't look bad. Okay.
All right. 56 is actually not the best race time, but it's also not too bad. So it's acceptable. Generally, over a minute is considered pretty bad.
Also, I just want to say Chris Grin.
Yeah, Chris Grin.
Which are left?
Toy time. Second best galaxy in the game.
Ooh, yeah, Toy Time. Toy Time is good.
And we're gonna have some pretty cool shenanigans here, so... First, this level is pretty long. It's also pretty interesting. There's a lot of cool movement we do. And armpit skip. Because armpit. You will see what I mean.
His mecha bows are way better than Sunshine. Like me.
Could have Chrism cycled, but I never believe in myself when I do that first frame jump. But I always get it when I don't believe in myself, of course.
Like normally you don't expect that first frame jump, and then
I literally got it like 3 out of 3 tries in the last 3 times I've done this level.
ooh,
Which is, for a frame perfect 60 FPS jump, it is like insane. But yeah, I'm not counting on that generally. You can understand why.
with orange weave robots who can do stuff frame perfect every time.
I'm a task bot actually. Didn't you know that? Don't you see this perfect level of gameplay that I'm actually having right now? That's totally not slow. That was very close. I have my own particular strat here that I do, which feels weird, but it's about the same. And I'm figuring that if I optimize the movement even further, it can actually be faster than the strat that's used right now. So
I'm bad. I didn't get any a single surface swing.
oof.
Whatever, this one doesn't have a timer in the game. Like, it's only gonna matter on the next one.
Alright, armpit skip time. Normally you would have to complete a long and tedious series of tasks. But that's slow, so... Come on. Oh, come on. That's so annoying. Alright, there is technically a neat backup that you can do here. I'm waiting for the arm to rise. So I can do this. Jump on this. Oh, come on. Well, take 2. This has been pretty slow. Alright, this is the correct way to do it. you can jump on this small hook, like, thing to get on top without having to do the wall kicks. Which are actually not the easiest thing in the world. Nice, Mario. That was cool.
Hey, I like the first one.
Alright. Now remember, I need to do secret and not other things. Because that would be super bad.
Alright, I got to stop one. I don't feel bad.
And I have to feel bad now.
Hey, someone claps for me. And even more people, yay.
Alright. Oh god, that's bad. Actually, shouldn't be. Probably better off dying here. No, actually not. Maybe. Yeah, is there's. All right, 50 on the spot. Okay. The problem here is that if you don't have 50 star bits, you can't do the normal. Yeah, that's nice. You can't do the normal star, and because that would screw up the comet cycles, and you wouldn't be able to do a comet. So that's nice, I guess. That was a pretty big mistake, actually.
You can always do Dusty Doom's one if you want to.
That's a good point. If I want to implant. Are you serious? Almost messed up again. Yeah, you need to unlock this. Kind of need to unlock this. Emphasis on the need. Because else the route is bad. And a small bit of camera manipulation, looking at the planet so that the Toxbox cycles get better. As you can see, here's the point. Luigi, you can actually jump out of this. I wasn't feeling confident enough with Mario. Yeah, the rest of the cycles was pretty good, so that's nice. Also, don't mind me, I just jumped on spikes. Yeah, that's a thing. Again. The edge of these platforms is super weird. And by super weird, I mean you can actually even soft lock on it. That's a thing. But you know how to avoid it. It's not going to be a problem. That was Monkas. The wheel can actually kill you if you get squashed by it. And that's an instant death. Like most of the time you get squashed in this game, it's an instant death. So yeah, this level is dangerous for a reason. Get hit by the Toxbox, you're dead.
More time is so deadly. Oh wait,
Oh, oh my god. That was so...
what the hell did you just do?
Things. Frosty, I always do things, you should know.
Oh right, of course, naturally.
Doing things is cool. You can also kind of abuse the edges, as we've already been doing for the majority of the game, basically. Oh, come on. Stop being a meme, Mario. Please. Are you serious? The camera there is absolutely horrendous. I'm messing up so much here. Whatever. This is a pretty bad toy time. In general, I still have to do toy time too. It's one of the favorite levels, so hope to save time there.
I started getting to this one. That's quite a lot.
Right, I'm gonna need to collect a lot of star bits now, in Toy Time 2. And then I'm gonna need to use blue base as well to complete 600 star bits. That's gonna be kind of a requirement for Drip Drop, which is a pretty... Is Drip Drop annoying? It's one of those places where if you know what you're doing, it's fine. But if you don't, oh, you're in for a wild ride.
Yeah, it's definitely not the most fun level to do. Like, I mean, if it all works out, it's nice. But if you make just a small mistake, just everything is off and it's terrible.
Come on. You get this triple jump to get into here, into this gravity field of the screw, but still doing it, still rocking solid there. Let's see if I can get the Bowser bounce. Nope. It's RNG-ish, that jump. Depends on your positioning. You have to adjust your positioning to catch the positioning of the Mecha Koopa. It's not the easiest thing in the world though, so... Alright. Wow. Are you serious? That was very monk-ass.
Ah, you're fine.
This is slow. Don't believe people that tell you this is fast, this is super slow.
Don't forget the Comet medal. Oh wait, that's Sorry, it just looks so much like that level.
Oh, it's that level that looks so much like this level. Maybe because it's the same.
Galaxy 1 was definitely based on Galaxy 2. Everyone knows that.
No, right? Alright, so engine room is done. Yeah, kinda enter the cleanup part of the run where we just anything left we have around, we try to do to complete the fastest stars left. So that would be... We're all here, conveniently. Not because the route is made so that they're here, of course.
What?
People.
Route actually works
Imagine actually routing. So this is Buoy Base. Best music in the game, change my mind. Oh, wait, you can't. Absolutely.
I'm not gonna... I mean, the music is really good.
Yep. I absolutely love this track, so... It's literally probably the best music in the game for me, so... I'm really fond of this level as well. It's just good. So with Luigi, we would be doing cool things here, but we're not playing as Luigi, we're playing as Mario, so we're stick to the basics, I guess.
We're having to collect star chips in the end.
Also, one small detail that many people did never notice, I actually pointed out to some people. The music for Buoy Base changes whether you're underwater or over the water, which is a very interesting detail. These enemies are super annoying. Come, stop! It's time to stop.
Like the worst thing that ever happened there to me is like one of those rock
It
thingies
can knock you in the water. That's really obnoxious.
I've had that happen as well, that it knocked me under the swamp and then the swamp hit me.
Oh.
That's annoying as well.
So, we will need to make this thing start. You can just clip through the thing to collect the star chip. Here. And the last one is over the top here.
Yeah, with Luigi there you can actually bounce barely high enough if you do a ground bounce and a spin like at the correct timing. And then you don't have the need to collect all those star chips.
Yeah, you can add up the height from a spin and the ground pound all together. I don't think I have enough star bits still. Well, still a secret though, so that's not a big deal. Just not very optimal, but I mean, I think that 1 second of tax box is the last thing I need to worry about right now.
That 1 second is gonna make the difference.
All the difference. Always all the difference.
Oh no, don't just... Luckily there's a checkpoint on this planet.
Oh wait, this is not Comet? Oh dang, didn't know that. People. Repeat that spawn, please. Thank you very much. Sometimes the spawn trigger is pretty weird there. Unless you can spawn it from like miles away, sometimes it doesn't work. We're doing this last secret star of the game. Hi, Bullet Bill.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not here. I know my route.
I know, right? That's why you have I have it written down, right?
If I wouldn't have written it down, I would have probably like looked at the stars for it and was like, wait, which one do I still need to do here?
Right, we're heading now to Drip Drop. Second to last star. And the last one is pretty fast, so... Coming off a bit, Mario just flipping onto nothing. Alright, this stage is absolutely horrendous when you start running the game if you don't know how to do it. Runs have been lost here, like, a lot by new runners. Some people even suggest not to do this level at the very beginning of your career in this game, I would say. But I'm actually against that opinion because the sooner you learn this level, the better, basically. Once you learn it, it's okay. It's actually okay. What you have to do is, I'm all the time doing carefully manipulated movements to have the eels on screen. and off screen whenever I want. Basically. So everything is calculated and you end up here with all the eels killed. But if you so much miss as like a shell throw, or you look at one for too much, they basically run away and you're gonna have to chase. It wastes a lot of time. So pretty good that I got everything under control. Now I think we're gonna have last Luigi rescue mission. Hi Toad, do you have something for me? I have a letter from Luigi. We're back into the terrace for the last star before Bowser. We're back to where we started, basically. So, yeah, we're gonna have to save Luigi. This is the reason we do the Battle Rock Luigi star. Because you will see it's pretty fast to save Luigi now. Hi, Luigi. So apparently Luigi hit because of that big scary bug. I don't know. I don't know about that. Luigi, are you sure about that? I wouldn't be...
When we run Luigi, he doesn't seem scared of bugs at
Yeah,
all.
that's the point. That's the point.
We have a €5 donation from Elverspa, who comments, having a great time watching, had to donate to a great cause.
Alright, now, wanna save the game? No, I don't want to save the game. Final cutscene there, and we're going to the center of the universe. Buckle up, boys, because Space Waifu is gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna drink something.
You do got time. Could even go out of the room, get some more water. And...
Yeah. Generally, this is a good break moment if you're doing a longer run, like a 120 star run. Or a 602.
Yeah, I mean, but there's like a much longer cutscene coming up, like 10 minutes later.
I know, but if you're doing a 602 and you need to eat, you might want to use this cutscene as well to do something else.
Yeah, true. You can stretch a little bit.
Yeah.
Just...
602, it sounds grueling, and it's even more grueling than it looks on paper. But my boy Frosty there is the master of 602s, basically.
No, there's like...
No, you're very good at finishing them, and you're very good at finishing them pretty fast, so...
Oh yeah, alright, last 602, like all my runs in this all the separate PBs were like separate runs.
Shoutouts
for PBs
to this
as well.
man for PBing in 3 categories in Super Mario Galaxy 2 after having already run 10 hours plus of other games. That's actually awesome. I have no idea how he does that. I have no idea.
To be honest, I didn't know how I did that either.
It just
It's
happens.
probably just that I don't do enough runs.
All right. Let's get early cycle now. Early cycle is pretty tight, but you can save a big chunk of time here. And we're the fate of the universe at stake, so let's try to get it. Yeah, we would normally need to use the quote-unquote searchlights, but who needs that? Come on, that's lame. And I'm dead. Nice. Because of the searchlight. You see, that's the reason they're lame. Alright, early cycle on second try is almost impossible, like literally. Especially with Mario, so... You can see that the searchlight cycle timing is slightly different and is slightly more skewed towards... Come on, don't burn me again. No early cycle, unfortunately. That's a pretty neat time save. And again, it's not the end of the world. Fortunately, it doesn't influence anything else in the rest of the level. Now, Nintendo put an invisible wall here, but they forgot to extend it for some reason. So, yeah. I don't like this planet. Next one.
I'm so tired. I don't get this level anymore.
We skating, boys. Another level, or not, I guess. Goodbye, planet.
Oh, yeah.
Please make it. Yes. All right. Now in this final part of the level, I'm trying to go for an iframe abuse. If I make it, I should make it. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Yes, I did make it. You can phase through the I don't know, what's that called? The banzai build. Using. Oh, I got comboed. You can phase through the banzai build using the invincibility frames, and the death there is very costly, as you just might have noticed. So that was a big oof, I guess. Don't BLJ Mario. This is the wrong game.
If he wants to play Mario 64, I'll let Mario play Mario 64.
The right number.
Perfect number.
Yeah.
No, can you grind for 420?
I mean, I could. I just don't want to. Ouch. Alright. Final Bowser fight coming up. Alright, time for the true final boss, which is the stairs. The stairs are easily the final boss in the game because you will see. Yeah, exactly. Luigi is a bit better for stairs, but Luigi's a bit better for everything. I basically entered Bowser also. Why not?
Stairs are like...
Yeah, that's true.
Well, who are the stairs even for? Like, Bowser has an airship, and...
Go, Mario.
Just for dramatic effect.
Rosalina saying "Go Mario,"
It's just wrong. It's wrong.
It really caught me off guard. I was like, "Wait, what?
Wait.
What is
Go
this?"
Luigi. Oh wait a second. Are you sure about that? I'm going around for reasons. Alright, on the next planet, I might be able to do some cool things. Emphasis on the might. Let's see. Let's try to be gamers. I can't promise anything because Mario. We gaming, boys. Alright, I got the first one, that's already good enough. That's the point. The run is if I don't have 69 star bits, the run is invalid, and that's a fact. Alright, I'm gonna try to do a cycle cancel here. Let's see if this works. I missed the fireball. Nice meme. Come on. Ah.
Mario, don't be OJ.
Alright, get ready for time. Time is up whenever I touch the final Great Star, the Grand Star, I should say. There's gonna be a small cutscene, and then it's gonna be it. Bowser is about to lava boost. Oh wait, Bowser can't lava boost. Shame for him.
Oh,
Bowser can't into lava boost. So sad.
I'm fine. Totally planned out.
This is fine.
Oh, everything is on fire.
And time.
Good job.
All right. Well, yeah, it's technically PB by like 4 minutes, but I won't consider that a good run considering my Luigi PB. Still, I mean, considering I prepared for a couple of days for Mario and I did all the runs with Luigi before, it's not too shabby, to be honest. It's actually pretty decent. I mean, I covered all my bases, let's just say it. I covered all the bases. Oof. Poor Frosty.
Oh, whatever. I mean, I knew that my Mario run wasn't gonna be super great. I haven't been able to practice it super a lot.
Alright, in the meantime, Bowser here is sad. Now, I've got to say a meme that's going around in the Galaxy community. I'm sorry. Frosty is Bowser right now.
What?
Yeah, you know the hardcore is Bowser meme? Because he got bopped in the world record. Now, now Frosty's Bowser because he lost the race.
That's what I do at annuals, right? It happened last year.
Oh boy, I hope you're happy. I'm keeping up the tradition.
Why is this a thing to beat Frosty at annuals?
Oof. £10 billion. Also, Frosty, I know you know, but starbit count.
Oh my god, how? I did thank you for mentioning it. My run was almost invalid.
It's just a meme. The run is invalid thing is another meme added on top of it. It's just that it doesn't matter time-wise how many starbits you get, so people mainly get meme numbers. Mainly 69.
What? He jumped over. He's down. Still, overall, I would still say the run was pretty alright. I mean, it's technically automatic PB for me because I never completed the full Mario run.
Oof.
I practiced my strats, but never just the full run. Well, hey, free PB.
Now, Space Waifu.
And the crying babies.
Yeah, Space Waifu and Crybabies. I'm actually gonna save your ears now. Mache.
So yeah, my time is coming up pretty soon as well when I touch the star. Oh, running pallet. I had to do it. Oh, that was a good race. I hope you had fun with this as well as much as I did.
Yeah, I mean, Mario is interesting to run.
Mm-hmm.
We also had Luigi last year, so I think Mario this year is kind of
It's
balancing
fitting
it out.
to show this off as well. The next time people in chat donate for Luigi. Come on!
So, I guess it's... Yeah, just quick couple of shoutouts, I suppose. First things first, the Galaxy community. It's been a wonderful community since I've ever joined, and I'm sure Frosty can agree with that.
Yeah, for sure. Like, everyone
the
is
people-
super amazing and helpful. And
The people there are very helpful, and we basically try to do everything we can to help new runners, so check that out if you want. Shoutouts to all of the team and people that make this marathon happen. This is actually a pretty hard job if you don't know how hard it is. It's pretty hard. People doing the tech shifts at 6 a.m.
There's like a lot going on behind there. And, like
Exactly.
they're all staying awake until this hour as well, and definitely.
Doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not lost of
I'm
force.
tired.
Yeah. Shoutouts to the crowd still being here at like from 2 to 6 a.m.
There's actually more people in the crowd than I thought there were. Thank you.
And I guess in the end, thanks to anybody who's watching the run, people that watch the runs, people that actually help the marathon. You're the reason that all of this can happen. So shoutouts to everybody who donated and even just watches. And I guess we're done now. So
We're gonna call it up.
we're gonna call
Get
it
some
off.
sleep.
So, thank you to Shadowfrost and Alios for the Mario Galaxy race. We're now in the setup for the next run, Renowned Explorers International Society by Tricrow.